So a rope has 4 knots labeled A, B, C, D. And we're wondering what the rope distance is between knots B and C. So we'll just make that clear that that's what we're after, is that green bit. In order to have sufficiency, we would basically need to have the right distances on the rope and be able to solve from there. Statement 1 tells us the rope distance between A and C is 5. So if AC equals 5, without knowing what AB equals, we can't determine what BC equals from there. So statement 1 on its own is insufficient. We get rid of A and D. Statement 2 tells us that the distance between knots B and D is 7. Put that in a different color. B to D is 7. And so again, we know that BC is half of that, or is one of the two distances that makes up that 7, but without knowing what CD is, we still can't subtract and get our green distance here of BC. So statement 2 on its own is also insufficient. We can cross off that one, and all that's left is evaluating the two statements together. So, and if you don't trust yourself to look at this and say, well, without knowing these two things, we can't solve, you can still set it up as an equation. So we know that AB plus BC equals 5, right? AB and BC equals this 5. We also know that BC and CD equals 7. So we can set these up as two different equations. So CD, this is the second one. CD plus BC equals 7. We can subtract from that the equation AB plus BC equals 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. BC minus BC is nothing. But then we're left with CD minus AB here. So even though we know that CD minus AB gives us a distance of 2, we still don't know what each of these guys over here are. So the two statements together are insufficient. Answer choice E.